Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of welterweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Mayweather's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal. Manny Pacquiao is coming down to the ring right now, and he does so with a certain gamesmanship, putting forth that attitude to his opponent, telling him, I'm the man, and I know it.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, coming out of Grand Rapids, Manny Mayweather. His adversary, with a record of 52 wins, 38 by way of knockout, and only 3 defeats. Fighting out of General Santos City, Manny Pacquiao.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. Now he ties up there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Manny Pacquiao. Teddy, talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have 2 speedy fighters matching up.
Well, you know what? I'm going to whisper in my guy's ear a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
Protecting his head well with his guard. A little head hunting with the right. A solid, true uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. Good work defensively by Manny. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Pacquiao's got a cut near his eye, and that never works out well for a fighter like him. Halfway through this round here. A headshot blocked. And he returns on that exchange. Teddy, your expectations for Manny Pacquiao tonight?
Well, what I always expect, first of all, that he's going to be aggressive. He's going to be friendly to the eye. A guy that you want to watch. And a guy who's going to try to get to you early on.
Mayweather's able to land a good, solid left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Look at this, another power punch able to land. Early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Mayweather's now pushing away a bit. He's creating some space. A well-placed left hand up top. Last 10 seconds. seconds of this first round. Pacquiao's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. A well-targeted classic 1-2 by Money. End of round one. Manny Pacquiao's really impressing us here, Teddy, coming off that last round. I mean, he laid down a beating to his opponent, but sometimes confidence can also be an enemy in this game.
Yeah, you could get a little bit of overconfident. You could get careless. You know, you could forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liabilities. He has to remember that.
Here we go. Round two is underway. And he just holds on there. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good flush shot by Manny Pacquiao. Money's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Mayweather's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is he? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. It seemed like Pacquiao was waiting for a counterpunch opportunity. That time he timed it well, blocked and scored. Throughout Manny Pacquiao's career, we've seen some opponents who have made it very exciting against him, some who have pulled off victories. But in this modern era, nobody's come close. What's the answer against Manny?
Oh, don't let Manny be Manny. Don't let him use his speed. Don't stand right in front, let him get out. You know, control range, control those dimensions. He wants to work, step out on him a little bit, step to the side on him a little bit. You know, be the boss in that way.
That was a miss by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao on the mark with that right hand. Manny Pacquiao's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Mayweather's trying to create some space. You can see how he's going about it there. You see him with the left of the head there? Blocks that punch. Pacquiao's got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent.
Gotta watch the water in the corner.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta move your hands. All right, let's go. Need to capitalize on his misses, okay?
And round number 3 is underway. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Pace yourself.
Pacquiao's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Money's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Good defense, just covering up down low. Mayweather's hit by that power shot. Pacquiao's showing us that he's aggressive, but this is not a good kind of aggression. You can be countered this way.
Yeah, it's a reckless aggression. You know, he's just walking in there, you know, with these big, wide punches. Something's going to come in between.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep him off balance. Stay effective.
With that uppercut. Big shot by Manny Pacquiao. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Money's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Scored well with that straight left. Goes up top with a right hand. Pace yourself. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Money's defense is paying off now. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And that's the end of round 3.
Let's go. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw.
You won that round, all right? You won that.
There you go.
Round number 4 underway. Pacquiao's just dominating in the punch stat categories. When you look at total punches thrown, he's got a big edge early on.
Yeah, not a lot of damage going on, but as you just said, one guy working, the other guy's not.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Committing to the body work with the double jab. A solid left hand by Manny Pacquiao. A good hook by Money.
Side to side.
Mayweather's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. In March 2010, I think we got confirmation just as to how much of a superstar Manny Pacquiao is. The new Cowboy Stadium, fighting Josh Clottey, a guy who has no draw, no appeal to the mainstream fan. And over 100,000 come out to see Manny Pacquiao fight.
And Clottey didn't help himself in that area or that dimension, because after that performance, he still has no crown and no draw to the people, but Manny was the story. Manny was the star. And it goes to show you that you can do like they did in the 30s and the 40s, where they sold out arenas and ballparks, if you promote the sport and identify with the participant the right way.
And with Pacquiao, that's easy to do, as we saw that night in Texas. Nothing there on the punch by Manny Pacquiao. A well-placed overhand right. Not able to land the headshot.
Focus.
Throws a counter punch there. Pacquiao is just creating a little bit of real estate for himself. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
And land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Listen, he's going to pick his chance.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Relax.
What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs.
Keep working the body.
Uppercut.
Oh, that was good right there. You're seeing some smart boxing by Money.
Yeah, a little step to the side, break up the pressure, and at the same time put yourself in a position where you can catch him a clean shot.
Money's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Good exchange. He fires back. Pacquiao's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit, because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with him.
Solid. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. So Manny Pacquiao, he goes down, and now he rises up to move on.
Now he's going to have to show that he can be smart. We know he can be tough. We know that he can be exciting. Can he be smart enough to find a way to survive.
Body, kid. Body shot.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Pacquiao's trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whiff that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back, but if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Manny Pacquiao.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Move your head.
Pace yourself.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Money.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
He got hit, but he sends it right back. Manny Pacquiao sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Zones in on that overhand right. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. The fight is over. Mayweather's hand to be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Mayweather.
No need to hear from the judges. Money's put an end to this fight.
No, he's not getting up, Joe. He never saw that punch.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.
You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes.